So in this short video I'm going to tie up a bead chain Mosaic Zonker. So I have a long shank 10 hook in the vise, and I'm just going to use some black silk, black tying thread. I'll just catch it on at the eye and lay down a little layer, maybe 5mm or so, and bring it back up towards the eye, and then we can take our little bit of bead chain. I'm just going to rotate my vise because I want to tie this on below the hook. And just starting it off, get it set, and then just do figure 8 just to secure your beads, like so. And then I'm going to run my tying thread down to a position just between the barb and the point of the hook. It's there. Now we have some flash. So we'll take 3 or 4 strands of flash. Catch that in. Take a few wraps up over it. Like so. Bend it back and wrap back over to your starting position. I'm just going to cut this off quite long for now. We'll keep that for another fly. Now we take a piece of rabbit zonker strip. It's always a good idea to moisten this skin side before you start tying it in. Get the length of the tail you want, and moisten the other fibers and pull them forward, and just hold that between your finger and thumb. Bring your thread up and over and tighten. Just check to see how it's sitting. It's okay. A couple more wraps, and then just get some super glue, whatever type you prefer. Put a little bit of super glue on your tying thread. Just do a few wraps just to secure that in. Just let that dry off for a couple of seconds. And we can bring our tying thread just in front, like so. The body material on this fly is your Mosaic Fritz. I'm just going to catch this in front of our zonker strip. Run my thread forward to the bead, and then I just wrap this forward, touching turns, and just stroke the fibres back as you make each turn. I'm using the whole length, I'm just holding on to the whole length of Mosaic Fritz, so that'll save you cutting it and wasting any. So I'm just tying that in at the head, like so. Cut it off. Pull those fibres back, a couple of turns in, and now we bring our zonker strip forward again. Just moisten it a little bit, because that'll allow you to stretch it slightly. We just want to slightly bare the area that we're going to tie in. Again, a little pinching loop. Two or three turns. Again, I'm just going to put a little bit of super glue on the tying thread. Sure, all the fibres are like so. And it's just going to come in and clip off that zonker strip. A couple more turns there, and then I'm just going to figure eight again over the top through the bead. And bring it to the eye and whip finish. So and then we'll come in again with a little bit of super glue just in between the beads. Turn it over, do the same on the underside. And that is your Mosaic Zonker. You can trim off this flash a little bit if you want, or you can leave it long. So I hope you found the little tutorial useful. Thanks for watching, and look at Bann Valley flies for all your materials. Thanks very much.